Oh, man. Monster Wing. I think that's new. Dahlia. Is that the name of one of the Witcher 1 swords? It sounds vaguely familiar. Here comes the animation. Been a while. But some things never change. Okay, let's check out the sword. I'm curious. Any good? Decent damage, lots of armor piercing, lots of intensity, which is fitting, I suppose. Critical hit damage bonus is good, but it's not quite as high as the one we currently have on the Viper sword. And crit chance, tied, and then chance to poison is a little bit worse. It's very similar to the sword we have on right now. It's basically just you add the Igni, lose some of the crit, lose some of the poison. You also gain the armor piercing. I think I probably still prefer what we have on now. It's fairly close, though. Is there anything else around here? Because I feel like there very well could be. Formula for green armor die? Sure. These? Ooh, what do we have here? Ah, I was gonna say, this seems an awful lot like a place where one might find some Witcher gear, Witcher diagrams. Captain Augustus Farabaras report, and then a bunch of Grandmaster Griffin diagrams. So we have the Master, or whatever they're called, but not Grandmaster, and so this is the rarity that now allows you to get the bonuses for the given sets. I think that's the first time we've gotten those, or at least of that rarity. Anything else up here? That does give us a new quest for the Griffin School stuffs. So will that actually tell us where the other ones are, or do we need to get some kind of, say, more official diagram? Can we with this guy? We can. Anything else? Whoa, on this side? We could potentially hop on there. Not sure that does us any good, but sure. Hello? This is a bad idea. As ideas go, this is a bad one. But you know we had to. You know we had to. Geralt, what's your elf eyes see? Which are eyes? Wolves, off in the distance. They're taking the gnomes to Beauclair. Oh. Yeah, there is at least one thing that we missed here. Oh, let's save before we plummet to our doom here. So let's be honest, that's probably what's about to happen. Not just a controlled fall. No problem. No problem at all. Okay, comparatively not nearly as interesting. But so be it. And apparently there's something else over here. Oh, this is the actual monster nest. Gotcha. And also, a cave down there? Entrance, at least, that I don't think we've yet investigated. But one step at a time here. Let's get rid of the monster nest. Oh, that's one way to do it. Who needs explosives? Just use an explosive Igni. Apparently that's a thing now. And in terms of loot, nothing super crazy, I don't think. Yeah, is there anything else down here? Because there was this cave entrance that was intriguing. This? No. Whoa. Ho-ho. This. Maybe. Not quite. It says the entrance is higher up. Sure about that? Looks like there's something in this ditch. And now we're gonna struggle to get back up, right? That's the way this usually works out. Entrance is up. Higher still? No, just mushrooms. Yeah, still higher up. Can we rock climb? No? I am hesitant to try to jump that gap. I don't trust myself. It's at this height. Ah. Oh, place of power. I see. I see.
Medallion's humming.
Is this the first one we've seen?
It's gotta be.
In Tucson? It might actually be. I think it might actually be. In which case, get another skill points, which I believe we'll, again, just throw at Undying because we don't really have a great alternative at the moment, but eventually, we will end up, get rid of it. I did exactly the opposite of what I meant to do. Eventually, we will reset our skill tree and find a way to better optimize what we have. Glad we double-checked that cave entrance, though. So yeah, was there a fast travel spot here? Because this place has a name. Not that that necessarily means there's a fast travel spot here, but... yeah, there is. Usser Castle constitutes part of the series of fortifications constructed during the reign of Duke Roger the Reveler. Sadly, it turned out his master builders were as fond of the bottle as he, result being structural flaws in the building's foundations. Sloppily placed stones proved unable to bear the weight of the walls, and the castle collapsed. Many years later, the ruins were reconstructed in a small fort to house knights protecting the high road, but currently it lies empty and abandoned. Okay. So, I suppose now we just head back? I mean, we went running around a fair bit in the woods here, so I suppose we could, if we wanted to, make a little bit of a detour and check out some of these question marks, or we could just go straight back and collect our reward. We unequipped something? Oh yeah, we unequipped the skill temporarily. Is that what you meant? Gear-wise, I think we're good. I just, instead of upgrading the skill, I accidentally unequipped it momentarily. Oh, and we do have that fast travel spot, so like, that could certainly expedite the process. We actually wanted to oh, except we don't have a fast travel spot there. So, on second thought, no, we're walking. And we left something unequipped? Our second miscellaneous spot here. Oh! Oh, hold on. Hold on. That's crucial. Thank you. The skill? I don't know when we lost the glasses, but apparently we lost those as well. I thought I re-equipped the skill. Oh no! When did that happen? What did we have here? I think probably Igni Intensity or Quen Intensity? Oh, we only have 2 out of 5 for Quen Intensity. That's actually something that we could reasonably upgrade further to the extent that we think we might want a stronger Quen, but there we go. Now we're good. And like we said, we are walking. And so let's maybe at least get to this one. It's not that far out of the way, right? Not that far out of the way. Ooh, what is this? This is nifty looking. What is this place? Now a different skill spot is empty? What? What is happening? Did we accidentally unequip? When? Okay, something is bugged. You see that? We put in one, and then it takes one out. I don't think that's supposed to be happening. The top left one got unequipped as soon as I put in something else. Is there a reason why that would be the case? That time it was fine. But that's weird. That was really weird. Was equipping ones that are already equipped? Okay, that must have been it then. Now, what is with this ravine? You don't rightly know. But this is a question mark. This looks like a bandit camp of some variety. I would think. Probably? Yeah. Hey guys! That was supposed to be a crossbow. But also, in case you're wondering, I do have a torch. Oh! Wow. You're level 48. Let's run. I do wonder if maybe we're gonna be here later on. Because that's a strong bandit there. That's level 43 boar, which is also pretty strong. Maybe we just keep to ourselves here. Hello, boar. They're still chasing directly behind us, and we are now out of stamina. And these are other bandits. Level 40, at least this case. That's not as bad. You know, just like good old-fashioned hit and run. Okay, we have learned from the tourney. We can counter the sword people. Can't reliably counter the other people. But also there are more. Faster! Oh, I am not. Oh, I can't block when I have the torch out. Can we untorch real quick? On the glasses instead. Except that we still have the torch out. But there we go. The quick draw crossbow plays. Let's fry him. Ooh, that was rude. Block this punk. I just shot that way over her head. Oh, you're actually shooting a bow, not a crossbow. Do not see that very often. And by do not see that very often, I mean, like, we may have never seen that before. Oh, that was not the person I meant to attack, but sure. Okay, you're next. Oh. Ooh. So Claire steel swords, those might be a little bit better than other random swords we picked up as of late. Okay, yeah, this looks like this was another one of the question marks that was also a bandit camp, albeit one that was a lower level, thankfully. And now we're uncovered. Okay, I mean, we are, of course, headed back towards civilization. That may not be the end of the world. Especially if we bring on Roach. I thought there were... Yeah, there's more stuff down here, right? The actual bandit camp stuffs here. They got a nifty little hidey hole. White armor dye. Do we have white armor dye at the moment? Those are all explosives. Don't get too close to those. Silver. Wax. Ah, now what do we have there? What is this? Grease-stained notes and diagram of Toussaint Ducal Guardsman's gauntlets. Okay. Let's check it out. Only a fragment of the notes is legible. The slimmest pickings yet. Haven't even seen a stray mole on the road for a week. Since the last caravans we robbed, the one carrying a transport of flatback or for workers at the quarry, we've had nothing. Zero. Zip. Luckily, we ate our fill after that. Gained a slight potch to hold us through hard times. But if those times last much longer, we'll have eaten more supplies here than we've looted. Everybody thinks being a bandit's nothing but wine, wenches, and merrymaking. Should have listened to Mama and finished school, or at least started it. Tomorrow we head back to Mount Crane. We'll have to look around for a new spot. Lads are getting bed sores from so much lying around on their buns. We've heard a lot about Mount Crane. How about this? Captain Augustus Ferrarbras's report. Witcher I summoned reached Usser on the 12th of September. He made a favorable impression. I had expected a cold killer, yet found myself speaking to someone who could easily be mistaken for a normal man, if not for his expansive knowledge concerning the habits of monsters, 2 swords on his back, and the griffin head medallion on his chest. Okay, so Griffin School Witcher. Jerome, as he was called, asked me a great many questions about the beast seen near Mont Crane recently, or castle. Based on my responses, he concluded the monster in question was a Leshian. Oh. During our next conversation, the Witcher expressed his astonishment at being offered such a high reward, and one paid in advance before he even arrived in Toussaint. I had taken a liking to the fellow, and wanted to be honest with him. Despite the vow I had sworn, I revealed his pay came entirely from a certain Moreau, a mage, who had decided to use this gift to thank our community for a warm welcome. When Jerome heard the mage's name, he first went pale, then flew into a rage. He shouted, and I quote, "Gonna give that old dude a piece of my mind," then ran to the stables, mounted his steed, and rode off, leaving the greater part of his possessions behind. He was seen on the road to Mont Crane, but then disappeared, like a rock thrown in deep water. Master Moreau claims he never saw the Witcher. Huh.
Wonder what happened at Montcron.
Montcron. Like I said, we've definitely heard a lot about that. Also... Oh no. Again, explosives, not loot. But I think that's everything here. Fairly certain about that. Moreau and Jerome. Moreau and Jerome. The names sound vaguely familiar, but I can't place them. Moreau and Jerome. Which one was... One of them was a Witcher? Was one of them the name of the dude whose alchemy supplies we saw in Corvo Bianco? Is that the mage? I might be making that up, though. Might be very well connecting to completely unrelated things. Oh, it's the guy who tried curing his son from being a Witcher. Okay. That guy.
Slow now. Whoa.
Gotcha.
Come on, Roach.
Okay, so let's go chat it up with the dude who is now supposed to pay us. If we could find a way down here without falling to our death. Also, might make sense to sell stuffs to this guy. Can we even go up here with Roach? Or we can try. It's easier said than done. But since we are encumbered and whatnot.
You again? Well, out with it. What do you want?
We would like to trade.
Show me what you got.
Okay, yeah, let's just sell all the Beauclair steel swords. And, are the officers and captain stuff harder to get? Because we have been getting a lot of the Ducal Guard equipment. But I don't remember if it's been specifically from the captain of the captain variety or not. Because if so, then maybe it's worth pulling onto that a bit. We have at least 2 of the boots. We'll dump one of those, and yeah, white armor dye, that was our first, and black, that was also our first, getting that recently. That means we can potentially try mixing around some of the styles we have on our Witcher gear in the not-so-distant future. Perhaps once we get back to Corvo Bianco. As for right now, though...
Gotta go. Farewell.
We're no longer encumbered, so let's run on down here and get our monies. This place looks much more pleasant, upbeat, when it's daytime. I think it was night, or at least overcast when we were last here. Hey, so as it turns out, cows were not falling from the sky. Or not exactly.
Have you learned how that
They weren't
cow came
raining.
to fly?
Yeah, we did clear everything up.
Yeah, you can get back to work. And it wasn't a plague of falling cows.
Did I not say so from the start? A weight off my chest. So what was behind the animal's plummet?
Young lizard flying over the quarry dropped it. Was trying to get it back to its nest. Food for its mother and siblings. Probably heard the last of the beasts. Burned the nest, eggs, everything.
And the scissors themselves.
Traceworthy precaution, but as I said, I can only pay you what we agreed. I simply haven't any more. Here, take this.
Fair enough.
And I thank you, Master.
You going somewhere?
All
Huh?
cleared up now, right? No gods, no plague, just the dragon, but it's gone too. We're to pay Emil's widow compensation, and that will be that. So, why do you still stand there and wait, men? Back to work, chop chop!
And I've a notion suspicious workings are still afoot. What became of the builders who were to put the statue together? They were due 3 days back, yet there's still no sign of them at Ardeisto.
They were crushed too, I'm certain of it. Or eaten, or locusts got them like in Zerikania.
What's this rubbish you spout now? The architects wrote they would arrive a week late with a large shipment of marble from Metana for the prophet's beard. So stop flapping your yaps and get to work. Allow me to walk you away, Master. Truth be told, I lied. But I cannot have them panic again. The workers he mentioned, they've indeed vanished. Come see me later. I shall divulge to you the details.
Man, this guy. All of his workers. Disappearing, getting squashed by flying cows. Not a good place to work. Big feat to fill. Presumably that is the other one. Dr. Foreman? Yeah. Okay, so I think we'll probably wait to do that one a little later on? Possibly? Unless well, I mean, presumably the idea behind doing the other one relatively early was to get access to this one. Maybe is the real pièce de résistance. This is the one that we want that will give us the context? Okay, let's at least chat with them then. Where are you? Are you down below? Yeah.
So, Master, the workers who vanished, how goes the search?
Yeah, what do you mean about them vanishing?
They vanished? What's that mean?
Just that, along with ample supplies. I had placed an order. More than a dozen wagons reached the building site, yet 5 were lost along the way. Tools, food, building materials, and, first and foremost, the specialists we need. The chief architect included. I wrote to the architect to say the quarry awaits. He should send new plans. But the foreman said the architect was here, at Ardaizo. And this means...
He's missing too. Got it. I'll look around, see what I can learn.
Master, I know not how to thank you, but I beg you to hurry. We shall simply not finish without those 5 wagons.
Saint Lebioda's footsteps. Locations marked with what looks like a statue on your map indicate places where transports carrying materials needed to finish Saint Lebioda's statues or engineers responsible for its construction have run into trouble. Provide them aid and watch as you help erect one of the wonders of the world. Oh, interesting. Okay. I see. So it's like a whole different type of encounter that we can find. Let's see if there are any that are readily available on our map here. Or are these all of them here? Probably, yeah. Interesting. And we'll be helping them construct one of the wonders of the world, that big statue. So most people see that stuff before they technically do these, or at least do the Slizzard quest, and they don't know what the whole deal is. Gotcha. That's why that makes sense to do that one on the early side. Okay. Here I thought we just wanted to experience the crazy falling or raining cows memes. Which, was, I mean, fighting the Slizzards was cool. For sure. But, okay. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to check. I also wanted to check, speaking of the Slizzards, what's the trophy was like. It is a 10% chance to dismember. We'll take the gold. Thanks, but no thanks. Yeah, the other thing was that I was expecting the Slizzards to be, like, maybe half the size they actually were. So that was perhaps the most surprising part, and that made them all the more potent looking. All the more powerful. Okay, so optional visit the building site. Yeah, so I suppose now we have this on the list. We know that it's here. We know why there are a bunch of people trying to assemble this statue and why getting the workers freed and or protected or what have you, or regaining supplies is meaningful. So that's good. I don't necessarily think that's going to be the next thing we do. But good to at least have that on our radar at this stage. Definitely. Let's see. So we are at the moment... There are those question marks. There are a few of them. We checked this bandit camp out. Oop. This bandit camp out. That was too high level. We did this one on our way back. That question mark, there are a few other things further north that we could potentially go to, or we could just make a point of going back to other quests that we already know about. Either way, I suppose. We had the bank that we wanted to go back to in a week. It has been some time, but I don't think it's been a week yet. It's been a few days, but I don't think it's been a week just yet. Wine Wars is 37. The place where the auction will be held. Perusing a notice board in Toussaint, Geralt found the appeal of a ducal clerk. The clerk was seeking all manner of vagabonds, knights, errants, and mercenaries. Most did not seem to be an offer of witcher's work. Even so, Geralt decided to learn more about the mystery job. Huh. I mean, we've attended an auction before, so that was, well, with a different objective in mind. Or at least we had an idea of what we were trying to do. Whereas this one is just very open-ended. That's way up north. Like, didn't we start in around the windmill? Maybe a little bit north of that, and then we eventually went down to it. Whereas this is even further north than that. Right next to the notice board. Oh. Windmill would be the closest. Let's at least fast travel here. Oh, we are not at a fast travel spot. Right. Didn't we establish we do not have a fast travel location here? Which seems odd. My guess is there is one here. We just haven't quite come across it. Because this seems like a significant enough location. Especially given how they're trying to make the statue here. There's got to be a way to come back here at some point. But, oh, you can see much better now. We saw the hand previously, I think. And now you can see what, like... That's like either a forearm or maybe a leg. Maybe they're making progress already. This might not have been there before. But yeah, so we can either try running this one, or we can search around this area a little bit more, see if we can actually find a fast travel spot. Let's maybe hop on Roach. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. Huzzah. That move always made me nervous, and even more so now that we have that thing sticking up the back of the saddle. Geralt, I would highly recommend that you do not do that ever again.
Come on, Roach.
Otherwise, you're going to need to be checking out that statue quite a bit. Speaking of which, the bank may not be ready, but the statue definitely is. Maybe it's worth heading back over to town before we forget to take a look at the statue. Maybe that's worth doing real quick. Let's give that a shot. Again, though, we don't have a fast travel spot. I guess that means we're going to Flovive? And that means put a custom marker there, not attempt to fast travel there. Let's maybe give that a shot. I imagine that'll be quick, but, I mean, who knows? Ooh. I like the saddle. Actually, I'm not sure I love the color scheme. It's kind of this weird puke green. But it is an elaborate looking saddle, which at least initially caught my attention. It's okay, Roach. Don't worry. Your saddle is better. Don't worry. Is that? Hold on. Is that something? It's like a cave.
Slow now. Whoa.
Is there actually anything down here, though? No? Guess not.
Go, go.
So be it. Also, I should be going to the custom marker, right? Not the all in the dotted line. Which I started to do for a split second there. Okay, back to the vineyards. Achoo! Oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe hold on. I take it back. Not that. Not that. I was going for the dramatic jump over the stone wall. It backfired. Okay, this is the spot we're looking for, though. And let's just see what the deal is with that statue. It's definitely been enough time now. I think we're going to Grand Place. And for some reason, the way it was loaded in like that, I thought we were going to get some dark, foreboding cutscene like, oh man, stuff has gone down since you were last here, Geralt. Look out.
And loosen your belt, for you are in Toussaint.
But no. No. Things are still light here in Toussaint. Okay, so was it the skull marker we'd put on here, or was that the bank? Which one was that? I think it was this. Which, is that in exactly the same direction as the... Huh? As the quest? I don't see said custom marker right now. I mean, I know I got rid of the death marker thing, but I thought I put a different one on. Oh no, it's back in the opposite direction? What? Huh? It's not showing up on our map at all. That's weird.
Watch it.
Marker is glitched? Strange. Okay, we'll head in this... Yeah, I never rolled through... Oh! That one's there. So, remind me how we get over there. We get through. Not like this. Is there an entrance from the other side, maybe? I vaguely remember there's like a narrow area you need to go through. Oh, hold on, what is this? A painter. May need our help.
Snow White.
Name's Geralt.
Why do people keep calling us Snow White?
That hair. The scar.
I mean, the hair.
The frown.
But still.
It's all perfect.
Something you actually want from me?
Also,
Or are you just
our
gonna
face
go
is
on
all
gushing
weird and
about
veiny
my
because we're all
attributes?
toxicified from
Good sir.
drinking those potions recently.
Desire. Such a threat in the eyes. Oh, so
So we look way worse than usual.
If you're trying to get me to meet with you some evening, afraid you're just wasting your time.
An evening? Impossible. I shall require the soft light of mid-afternoon for this portrait.
Portrait?
Indeed, yours, en face, actual size, with the finest Vista Toussaint Fords behind you. Pose for me. You must. Naturally, I shall pay the compensation due to you for your modeling services.
Sure. I mean, I do kind of wish... I don't know if you're gonna paint us with our veins popping out of our face like this. Kind of wish that wasn't the case, but if you keep the glasses on, though, that'd be cool.
Don't see why not, as long as it doesn't take long.
It shan't, never worry. We
No.
have but a short distance to journey into the hills outside of town. A
What?
perfect landscape, perfectly to
Oh, you're doing it right here.
perfect physiognomy.
Let's go then.
I need only fetch my easel and palettes from my studio. We shall meet at noon at the western gate, near the palace. From where we'll venture forth together.
Okay, Portrait of the Witcher as an old man. Wait. That's a reference. What is the name of the original painting?
Witcher.
And who made it? I don't remember. I should know that. Also, I mean, do we actually need to do that this noon? Or can we do that any time? Like, is that actually something that we lose the opportunity to do if we wait around? I hope not. Boink. I guess there are no guards.
In need of advice?
Also yoink. Also yoink. Eventually someone's gonna catch us doing this, right? Any noon? Okay, doesn't necessarily need to be this one. That's cool. Is this how we get through here? How do we actually get to the place where we wanted to go? There's like this narrow pathway. I remember that much. That's locked. Where do you access that?
You are the famed
Don't
Geralt.
remember from which angle. I think it's through here. Or, well, not through this building specifically. I mean, generally. Ah, right here. This is it. This is what I was referring to. Okay. I believe... This is... Ready? Really? Really? I mean, I suppose what else did we expect, right? What else do you think? Now they're staring at us. Like, dude, we're waiting.
Behold
Take your turn already.
Famous Reginald Stopely, the man with the donkeys. Determination.
He must have been breathtaking. Truly, I would so have loved to meet him.
Ah, a statue like any other. A nude chap, nothing extraordinary.
And the genitals? Oh, well, no, most certainly.
If you say so. We have people who have stated that it is
Struck them.
real.
Must be jesting. To stroke a stranger? It is just a statue.
Whereas a friend, him you would fondle.
Some interesting conversations as well. Alright,
Can't believe I'm actually doing this.
that's kind of a weird angle to do it from, but maybe that
Behold,
Can't
the
believe I'm
famous
actually
there's
Reginald
more. Yeah, that's more what we're looking for, I guess.
Determination.
Oh wait, what is this? We do have a buff. I can't tell what it is here. It's one furthest on the right. What does that do though?
Ah, a statue like any other. A nude
Where can we actually see what that does? Here. The power of Reginald lasts an hour.
Oh, well, no.
Wow.
Certainly.
Okay. What is the power of Reginald, though? What does that do? I mean, we can guess based on what we've heard from other people. But, try running around? Oh no.
Struck them.
Oh
You
no.
must be jesting. To stroke a stranger?
Do we not use stamina?
Whereas a friend, him you would fondle.
We do not appear to be using stamina to run.
Why?
Is it the same thing if we're using signs? We just have infinite stamina for everything? It's like running is convenient, sure. But if we can actually just cast all the signs in the world we want, then that's insane. That's incredibly powerful. So, I mean, for other people, you know, the running is probably, or just general youthfulness, perhaps makes sense. But for Witchers, there's that other aspect of, hey, we got signs to cast. You're our friend again. Is this where he was previously? Yeah, it was. Actually, this is the bank, isn't it? I don't think it's ready for us yet. I mean, we can check, but I doubt it.
I imagine.
Welcome to Gianfinelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, and the customer's always right. How might I be of service?
We have a tiny bit of currency to convert as well, but,
I'd like
we
to
just
change
do that?
some coin.
By all means.
133, yeah, that's something.
Come by later.
Ever at your service, sir.
I've always dreamt of traveling to the north.
Okay.